talk about the places we haven't seen yet, postcards we never wrote, moments we haven't met. City lights are glowing somewhere in the dark. You put your hand on my shoulder like a guiding spark. If tomorrow comes too soon, stay with me tonight. Before time slows down, let me love you now. Turn these ordinary days into something loud. If the world keeps changing fast, we'll still make it last. As long as you're with me, I won't look back. The little corner bookstore, we said we'd visit again. Old photographs remind me of who we were back then. The future may be broken, not always kind or fair, but holding on to your hand tells me I'll get there. Years keep moving on, we learn to be strong. Before time slows down, let me love you more. Keep every fragile moment safe at the core. If the night becomes too long, we'll still be strong. Somewhere in the dark, we belong. Maybe someday we will walk slower, maybe names will fade away. The silence next to you will always feel the same. After time slows down, we'll still be around, walking quiet streets without a sound. When memories fall like snow, I will always know you were right here, close to my Thank you for the days we were alive in love. The light is still on in this room, like it's waiting for someone to come home. Time moves slower than it should. Every memory feels overgrown. All the habits you left behind, I still haven't learned to change. It's not that I can't move on, my heart just stayed that day. We said we'd walk away and not look back, but somehow every road still leads to that. We were almost forever, almost meant to be. Just one word braver, we might still be we. If one of us had tried a little more, would we still be standing at that door? We were almost something that could last, but we lost the silence, we lost to the past. Now I tell myself I'm doing fine, but at night your memory rewinds. The city sounds louder these days, but none of it sounds like you. Faces pass me in the crowd, no one looks at me like you used to. I keep walking forward like I'm strong, packing moments into yesterday, but certain streets still pull me back, and I don't know why I stay. Turns out the hardest truth to face is knowing love can end this way. We were almost forever, almost meant to be. Just one word braver, we might still be weak. If we trusted what we couldn't see, maybe you'd still be here with me. We were almost standing at the end, but we lost the time and we lost the change. Now I've learned to live somehow. Still I feel you around. Maybe love was never wrong, we just understood too late. Some people walk beside your life, but never get to stay. We didn't make forever after all, but you're still the echo in my fall. Even if the world keeps moving on, that part of me is never gone. If someday I hear your name again, and I'll smile and let it end. It's not that I stopped loving you, I just learned to loosen true. There were nights I almost lost my way. City lights just felt so far away. Every road looked like the same mistake. Every step was hard to take. Then you showed up out of nowhere, turned my silence into air. One simple "hey, I'm here" was enough to pull me back. You never tried to fix my world, you just stayed right here with me. That's all I need to breathe again. When everything gets loud and heavy, you're the calm I'm standing in. All my edges, all my flaws, you don't try to change a thing. If there's one place I belong, it's right here with you. But I still stumble, still act tough, say I'm fine when it gets rough, but you see through every line, like you know me every time. You roll your eyes and pull me close, like you've always somehow known how to carry half the weight without letting it show. I'm not stronger than before, you're just here, right here with me. That's where all the chaos ends. Even ordinary moments feel like something heaven sent. All my restless, broken plans, you just hold them in your hands. If forever's real at all, it starts right here with you. Maybe I don't have it figured out, maybe I'm still learning now, but you're the reason I can stay instead of running away. Right here with me, now the future doesn't scare me. Miles ahead don't matter anymore if you're walking there beside me. When the years have come and gone and we're sitting still the same, every wrong turn led me right into your arms. World so wide and unpredictable, still somehow we met. You used to hold me like the world was ours, like nothing ever dared to fall apart. Now you're just a whisper in the air, gone before I knew where we would start. We were young inside a borrowed dream, thought forever wasn't far away. But life has hands we cannot see, it gives and slowly takes away. Every promise fades in time, even love we thought would stay. All the love, all the pain, found a way to drift apart. All the scars, all the tears, fade like echoes in the dark. There's no one we can't live without, though it feels that way at first. So I let myself go through the silence, let the healing slowly work. Time kept pulling at my sleeve, wouldn't let me stand still. And yesterday I followed roads I never chose, just to learn how to walk away. Memories don't disappear, they soften like the evening rain. I don't need to fight them now, they don't hurt the same. After all this letting go, I finally found my strength again. All the love, all the pain, find a way to drift apart. All the nights I couldn't breathe, now feel lighter on my heart. There's no one we can't live without, though we swear we never could. Now I see that losing you helped me find the life I should. Oh, I was afraid of empty space, afraid of who I'd be alone. But somewhere in the quiet days I built a strength of my own. All the love, all the pain are just chapters in the end. We don't lose what we once had, we just learn to live again. So I thank the past we shared, even if it couldn't stay. I release you to the wind now, and I walk my own way. You were once my home, now you're just a memory of grace.
Streetlights flicker into life one by one, like words we never got to finish. Faces passing by, all chasing someone. We were just the same back then. Time kept moving faster than we planned, pulling us into different skies. Silence wasn't fear or hesitation, just afraid of quick goodbyes. When the world gets louder than we are, I still leave a light on where you are. If you ever feel alone at night, know that I'm beneath the very same sky. Even if the distance stretches wide, hearts don't lose the way they're tied. I turn every memory into a never die. All the simple things we used to say never sounded like forever, but they echo through the ordinary days, warmer now than ever. Life keeps teaching us to just be strong, to lock the tears away inside. But you were proof that being fragile didn't mean we had to hide. If you ever doubt you mattered here, time will show I never disappear. If you ever feel the world's too much, there's a place where you're still in my touch. Storms may change the stories that we knew, but they never change my truth. Every unwritten word still finds its way, traveling across the space. We may not share the same road now, still connected anyhow. Not every love is meant to stay, not every heart must drift away. Some connections don't make a sound, yet never break down. If someday you happen to turn around, you might find me where we last were found. No grand promises to defend, just knowing this won't end. Let unfinished stories breathe with time. It will draw the missing lines in this ever-changing land. We are still each other's lives. Ever since you left, the city feels colder. Streetlights don't remember we were here. Your coffee cup is still on the table, but your voice is the thing that disappeared. Time keeps turning pages I can't erase, and I'm still standing in the same place. Every night without you gets so quiet, so quiet I can't hear my heart break through. You were once so close, now just a shadow, something I can't outrun, no matter what I do. Every morning comes a little slower, like the sun forgot what it should do. If loneliness could make a sound, it would echo every street And I wake up chasing what's gone. All the promises we couldn't keep. We'll live in the summer we held on. Now the night has said goodbye, and I'm learning to let you fade with the dawn. Summer fell forever young. We walked beneath the setting sun, laughter drifting in the wind like it would never end. Little notes inside our books, dreams written in careless words. We believed tomorrow waited just around the turn. Time kept pulling us away to different roads and days. Only then we understood some moments are enough. Meeting in the crowd of life, turn the ordinary bright. Every road we walk together still shines in my mind, even as the years go by and our worlds grow far apart. Those days we stood side by side still live inside my heart. Cities change and people grow. Everyone has somewhere to go. Late at night I sometimes hear echoes of those years. Names we rarely speak again still remain somewhere within, like photograph that never fade under time's embrace. Maybe someday we will see each other on the street, recognizing who we were at a single glance. Meeting in the crowd of life left a shape in time. Every road we walk together feels like yesterday, even as the years move on and we follow different songs. That season of our life still plays along. Waiting in the crowd, drifting back apart. Thank you for the years you walked inside my heart.
The streets are drying, but the air is still cold. Clouds move on, yet the sky feels old. Faces pass me like I'm not even there. Everyone's going somewhere. I'm stuck in here. Thought time would help me let you go, but somehow it just lets me know if forgetting were easy, I'd be fine by now. Why does every night pull me down. The world keeps spinning, nothing's changed, but I'm still standing where you said my name. The more I try to leave you behind, the closer you stay in my mind. The farthest distance I have known is you being gone, but never really gone. I walk through places we used to be. Every window throws your ghost at me. Your laughter rides on a passing sound. Funny how silence can be this loud. I tell myself I'm doing okay, and fall apart in the smallest ways. If moving on was simple, I'd be free by now. Why does healing feel so slow somehow? We said we'd both learn how to be strong, so why am I still holding on? Every road I take just bends to you. Every memory feels brand new. The hardest part of letting go is knowing our story will never be told. Maybe someday I'll say your name, and it won't echo like a storm of pain. Just another chapter closed, just another love I used to know. Now the sky is finally turning blue, and I'm learning how to live without you. Not forgetting, just letting it rest like a photograph inside my chest. Maybe one day I'll look back and see this goodbye was what saved me. You walked out of my world that day, but in my life you'll always stay.
The evening slowly faded into gray. Streetlights woke along the way. The quiet wind brushed past my sleep like a voice I couldn't keep. Footsteps rippled through the rain, reflections stretching every memory again. And suddenly I saw those days when we laughed without restraint. I didn't understand what it meant to stay. I was chasing every road while you faded away. If I hadn't missed that night of rain, would we still be walking down this lane? Let the cold wind call my name. At least I'd turn and see your face again. If time had waited just one more second, I would have told you all the words I kept in. Now no matter where I go, my heart returns to that corner I know. I thought the world was mine to chase. Dreams were brighter than your embrace, but every night I walked alone, I felt how empty I'd become. All the arguments, all the pride, were just a younger heart trying to hide. Your silence back then is something I only now can read. Leaving wasn't brave,
tell. Now I stand beneath the sky that feels the same. Different heart, but calling out your name. If you ever think of me, I hope the night is kind and softly lit. Maybe we will never meet again, but you were once my everything. In this crowded world I roam, there's still a light that leads me home.
I don't envy the sunlight. It never knew your past. Some shadows we both carry are never meant to pass. Time walks away so easily, like it was never ours. No words, no explanations, just silence in the dark. And I try to be stronger, but every road feels wrong without you. There's a kind of sorrow that keeps saying your name inside my memory. Breathing when I breathe, shaping every smile they see. I can't let it fade, no matter how I try to leave. There's a kind of goodbye where we walk away but never really free. Two hearts turned around, still looking back quietly. All that's left of us is a photograph in me. We were meant to be a journey, not a place that ends. How did we lose direction when we were so certain then? Now every crowded moment feels like standing here alone. There's a kind of sorrow that keeps saying your name inside my memory, living in my chest like it never wanted peace. I can't let it fade, even if you don't need me. There's a kind of love that becomes the light you left behind in me. It keeps me warm at night, but won't let me forget the dream. You were everything, you were all I couldn't keep. If love never disappears, maybe it just changes where it stays. Not in your hands anymore, but somewhere time can't take away. There's a kind of sorrow that turns every ending into history. Not asking to return, just living where you used to be. You are still the part of who I am becoming, and the echo of us still walks with me.
city still awake and borrow light, like it's waiting for a moment that never arrived. Strangers pass like unfinished lines, but something in the shadows feels like you tonight. The wind still knows the streets we knew, but it can't bring back what we went through. If there's a door between then and now, tell me somehow you're standing there too. Maybe we were only misaligned, 1 second off in space and time. Fate didn't disappear, it just took the long way here. I would cross every lifetime to find you, from before we met to after we're gone. If there's a reason I'm still breathing, it's because you were written in all along. Even if the world keeps rewriting every name and every memory, I'd still walk through the crowd straight to you, like my soul remembers what my eyes can't see. They say love is only chance and design, like scattered stars that accidentally align. But every time I look at the sky, it feels like there's intention behind. Days keep changing their direction, pushing us into different reflections. Still every road I've ever begun leads me back to the same connection. If we could choose again, somehow, if time would only bend right now, I know the truth would stay. We'd make the same mistake. I would cross every lifetime to find you, through every loss, every restart. If existence has a meaning, you're the rhythm inside my heart. Even if the past is erased and every word we knew is gone, I would still feel you beside me, like we've known this place all along. Maybe we missed in a passing rain, maybe we stood on the same train, so close to calling out each other's names, while the universe played its quiet game. It's not a miracle we meet again, it's proof we never reached an end. I will search through every future to find you, in every beginning disguised as an end. When everything finally falls silent, you'll be the echo that remains. If time itself dissolves to nothing, if the stars forget to shine, at least we lived an entire existence, just to let your light touch mine. Beyond every hour, every world, I'll still walk toward you. Cafe on the corner changed its name. Someone else now stands where we once came. The same old bus still runs that route each day, but there's no you beside me on the way. The playground wind feels faster than before, carrying our laughter out the door. We talked about the lives we'd someday chase, now we're just echoes going different ways. We thought we had time to wait, time would never run away. Never knew one ordinary day was the last page. We didn't know it was goodbye back then, just said see you and never met again. Your name we carved is gone without a trace, but still remains inside my memory space. Now I know what that feeling really meant, and I regret just youth already spent. If we had been a little more brave, would we have changed our fate? City lights are brighter than they were, still can't light the way we used to learn. A suit replaced the reckless child I knew, and silence says the things we never do. Sometimes when I pass the street at night, I can almost hear you laugh inside. dared to say, turn into the noise that fades away. I didn't forget, I just put it somewhere, like a letter with no address, still waiting there. We didn't dare. We didn't know it was goodbye that day. Thought tomorrow wouldn't drift away. The blackboard filled with dreams we couldn't keep. Life erased them faster than we'd see. Now we're scattered in the crowded blue, trading innocence for something true. If we ever meet again somehow, we'll just smile like now. Time didn't take you away, it only made us far. That simple word called love turned into who we are. Not every mischance needs another try. Some stories stay perfect because they said goodbye. We didn't know we'd already said farewell. We were far too young to ever tell. The world grew wide and pulled us out of view. Yet every now and then it leads to you. If memories fall like a summer rain, I would stand and feel it once again. Not to go back to yesterday, just to see your face. We didn't know it was goodbye. That's why our youth still feels alive.
You didn't slam the door that night, you just stopped reaching out. No final words, no reasons why, just silence growing loud. We let the distance decide. After you went quiet, the world kept moving on. Nothing broke in pieces, but somehow you were gone. No goodbye to hold on to, no closure I could find. Just echoes in the spaces you left behind. I tried to be who you once knew before we came undone, but love can't live inside a past that's already outrun. The more I chase what used to feel, the more it slipped away. Some stories don't collapse at once, they slowly disarray. We didn't lose in a single fight, we faded out of sight. After you went quiet, I learned to breathe alone. No tragedy, no fireworks, just an empty home. No villain in this ending, no one left to blame. Just two hearts out of rhythm, no longer the same. Maybe love doesn't always shatter, maybe it just lets go, like light disappearing from a window, so softly you don't know. After you went quiet, I finally understood. Not every kind of leaving comes dressed in something cruel. Some loves don't end in heartbreak or words we meant to say, they disappear You didn't say you loved me less, you just stopped saying anything.
We used to talk about forever like it was easy, like every road will lead you back to me. Seasons changed, and so did everything we planned, but I still remember how you held my hand. Pictures fading quietly inside a drawer, like letters never sent before. I tried to file you under long ago, but memories don't listen, they just flow. Time didn't heal, it just moved on, carrying us where we don't belong. Now we live in different tomorrows, breathing different air, carrying different sorrows. All the almost we believed in drifted away with the evening. I keep walking through the crowd, but something still calls your name out loud. If we meet again someday by surprise, we'll just smile, no rewinds. I watched fireworks with someone new before. They were bright but never like yours. They were kind, they did nothing wrong, just not the place where I belonged. I suppose you found your rhythm too, chasing dreams you once outgrew. We became like rivers split in two, running different ways, but once we knew. Not forgetting, just letting be what we were, what we can't repeat. Now we live in different tomorrows. Stories change, but the silence follows. All the words we never said echo somewhere in our heads. If love is only meant to pass like shadows moving on the glass, then maybe leaving was the kindest goodbye we never tried to justify. Some endings don't need a reason, some goodbyes don't need a name. Not every love is meant to stay, but that doesn't make it a mistake. So we walk into different tomorrows, stronger hearts, quieter echoes. All the dreams that almost came true turned into skies we once flew through. And if I see you in another life again, we won't ask where or when. We'll just nod like strangers who once knew a love that time outgrew. We were standing on the edge of something, close enough to call it destiny. Your hand almost felt like home to me, but time had other plans we couldn't see. Every word we never got to say still echoes when the night gets quiet. We were almost forever, almost more than just a memory. Once step closer. We could have stayed together, but almost is all we'll ever be. And now you're just a what if in my story, a page I can't rewrite. We were almost forever, but almost never survives. I still walk the streets we used to wander, like you're somewhere just around the turn. Every corner holds a trace of us, and every goodbye is something that still burns. If I could freeze one moment in time, it would be before we let go. We were almost forever, almost more than just a memory. One step closer, we could have stayed together, but almost is all we'll ever be. And now you're just a what if in my story, a page I can't rewrite. We were almost forever, but almost never survive. Love doesn't always fade away. Sometimes it just never gets its chance. We didn't lose it, we just watched it slip from our hands. We were almost forever, close enough to feel eternity. If hearts could choose, we'd still be together, but life wrote a different ending. Now you're just a quiet piece of history that lives inside my mind. We were almost forever, the kind you only find once in a lifetime. Once in a lifetime.
I remember when it felt like fire. Now it's just a quiet room. We don't fight, we don't inspire. We just move around the truth.
I still sleep on your side of the bed, even when you're right there.
We got good at saying I'm okay, like it's something we rehearsed. Every promise starts to fade when forever starts to hurt. I still reach for your hand at night,
Even when it feels forced, we're not broken, but we're not the same. Are we lovers or afraid of change? Maybe we don't love like we used to. Maybe we're just holding on. Used to being someone, used to not being alone. Maybe we're just scared to call it what it really is. If this is love, why does it feel like something we'll outgrow? You've been for me, I've been for you, till we don't know how to stand. We call distance giving space, but it's slipping through our hands.
You say we just need more time, like time can make it new.
But every time I look at you, I'm wondering if you feel it too. When I said it, we just grew apart, and we're staying
Out of habit, not the heart. Maybe we don't love like we used to. Maybe we're just scared to fall. Used to waking up beside you, used to having someone to call. Maybe we're just
you to.
I don't wanna be the feeling,
I don't wanna hurt you,
but staying doesn't make it right.
and silence isn't love. Maybe we don't love like we used to. Maybe that's okay. Maybe letting go is braver than trying to make it stay.
Out of habit, we stay. Out of fear, we loved. The city's breathing under rain, neon tears on window panes. Your name is glowing in my hand, I trace it like I understand. We said things we didn't mean, built our walls too high to see. Now the silence feels too loud when you're not around. If the world keeps pulling us apart, let me hold you where we start. Stay until morning, don't let the night take you away. When everything's falling, you're the only thing that feels safe. I miss how you hold me like I'm not about to break. If love is a risk, then I'll make the mistake. Stay until morning, just stay. Coffee's cold and so am I. Every memory's still alive. Maybe we were just too proud, too scared to say it out loud. Time keeps moving like it should, but I'm still where we once stood. If I had one wish to choose, I would choose you. If this moment disappears, I don't know who I am without you here. Stay until morning, don't let the dark pull you away. When my heart is storming, you're the calm inside the wave. I miss how you find me, even when I try to hide. If loving you's wrong, I don't need to be right. Stay until morning, just stay. I don't need forever, I don't need a promise ring. I just need your heartbeat closer than anything. Let the world keep turning, let the sky fall down. As long as you're beside me, I'll be found. Stay until morning, let the sunrise, watch us breathe. When the world feels heavy, you're the air I need. I miss how you love me like I'm already enough. If this is surrender, then I surrender to us. Stay until morning. Stay.
sound, like winter settling over town. I'm standing where you used to be, breathing in your memory. The world you left is still alive. People move and time survives. But every street, every sky feels quiet at night. If love was only borrowed time, a fragile thread we couldn't bind, why does it still feel so near when you know where I can find? Love doesn't end, it changes form. It lingers on beyond the storm, like stars beneath the hidden sea, still burning silently. You're not gone, just out of sight, a different distance, same light. When everything else fades away, you remain. I dream of bridges made of air. You're always waiting for me there. No fear of loss, no need to run, as if we're still undone. I'm learning what forever means. It's not possession, not a ring. It's holding on without a hand and somehow understanding. Maybe fate is just a spark, an arrow flying through the dark. Pain is proof that once we loved with unguarded hearts. Love doesn't end, it shifts its place. It moves within the space, like dust suspended in the sun, never truly gone. You're not gone, just out of reach. In every breath I keep, when silence covers everything, you remain. If this life is a long road home, then I will walk it on my own, carrying the flame you gave across the unknown. Love doesn't end, it overflows beyond what flesh can hold. Even at the edge of time, it refuses to let go. You are the quiet in my chest, the compass in my veins, where the world dissolves to dark. You remain. Goodbye was sudden, but love remains. You walked in without a sound, still shook my world somehow. We didn't even say a word, but my heart already knew you now. In a crowd we passed so close, I was further than I thought. You smiled like it meant nothing, I made it more than it was. Can you slow down just 1 second before your eyes turn away? I don't need to be a reason, just don't erase me today. I keep moving closer to you, you keep stepping out of reach. The more I try to keep my distance, the more you're pulling me deep. You're the reason I can't let go, the secret I never speak. I know there's no tomorrow, still my heart won't leave. Your silence builds a wall and I keep knocking anyway. Every lie I tell myself falls apart, and what you don't say. If you never felt a thing, I should've learned to walk away. But love doesn't come with breaks. Once it starts, it stays. Maybe I just read too much into moments passing by. You never promised me forever. Still, I'm the one who paid the price. I keep moving closer to you. You keep stepping out of reach. The more I try to keep my distance, the more you're pulling me deep. You're the reason I can't let go, the secret I never speak. Even when it's crystal clear, I choose silence over truth. If one day you turn around and I'm not where I used to be, don't feel sorry for the space between. This was my way to leave. I finally let you go and slowly let myself breathe. It's not that I stopped loving you, I just stopped moving closer to a dream. You were my entire world, but never my destiny. This love unread, unspoken ends quietly.
Rain keeps falling on the glass like it doesn't wanna pass. Your goodbye still fills the room, echoing in the quiet gloom. I let time erase your trace, every memory, every place. But in silence late at night, you return without a fight. If memories fade away, why do they choose to stay? Stronger than before, knocking on my door. I know I truly loved you once. It was never just because. Every promise that we made still refuses to fade. If our story ends tonight, even if it's not alright, at least we gave our hearts before we fell apart. The little cafe down the street still remembers you and me. All the plans we used to say, frozen last year's winter day. I believed in one more try, time would bring you back somehow. But some distances remain, no matter waiting in the rain. When silence is the truth, there's nothing left to choose. Forever turns to dust, faster than we trust. I know I truly loved you once, more than words could ever touch. Even if you're not with me, you're still my memory. If destiny pulled us apart, it doesn't mean we broke our hearts. We just had to learn there's no return. Maybe someday I will say your name without the pain, like remembering a dream that slowly fades away before the rain is gone. I'm still holding on, waiting for the last drop to fall and be gone. Then I'll learn to move